Morning, guys. Just want to give you some examples for volume to use. We're not going back to school. You won't need to copy these down, but just follow them with what set of notes it would be. It would be note 7. Okay. Most of you are familiar a little bit with volume, I believe. You probably remember length times width times height. We use that. Now, in the book, they talk about volume having one set formula, area of the base times height, that you can use for all shapes. Okay, so just to begin, volume actually means the amount of space figure occupies. Okay, and we measure it in cubic units. So if it's inches, cubic inches, centimeters, cubic centimeters. Okay, so we'll first begin with the rectangular prism. This is the one you're probably most familiar with. Volume equals length times width times height. Okay, so we're just looking at a box, basically. They need to give us three measurements. So this is not drawn to scale, but we'll say the length in the front is 4 centimeters. The width on the side is 5 centimeters. And then the height in the back, this is 6 centimeters. So volume would be 4 times 5 times 6. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 6 is 120 centimeters cubed. Okay, so when the book talks about area of the base, you could call any side of this the base. So if you're talking about the bottom, just color maybe that in. The area of this rectangle on the bottom is length times width or base times height, 4 times 5. So that's where they get area of the base times height. So it works out the same if you follow along with the book. Okay, we'll also do triangular prisms. And then the ones I'm going to give you are right triangular prisms. So we'll just do 1/2 length, width, and height. Okay, but once again, if you look that up in the book or if you follow along on YouTube with the video, they're going to say area of the base times height. Okay, well, prism's named by the shape of its base. So the base would be the triangle here. Okay, so if you were doing the area of a triangle, you would do 1/2 base height. That's where this comes in. And then this height would be the distance between the two bases. Okay, so on this particular problem, we're going to do 4 feet and 5 feet. Okay, so that's going to be for the triangle. We'll do 1/2 base height. And then the distance between the bases is how tall or how long the prism is. It's going to be 10 feet. So 1/2 length times width times height. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 10 is 200. Half of that is 100 feet cubed. Okay, and once again, when we do the prism that I've showed you, this is a right triangular prism with a right angle. Okay, then we've also got the cube. Excuse me. All the sides are the same, so they have this formula E cubed, the length of the edge cubed. So for a cube, you want square faces. Okay, so we'll say all the faces are 4. So volume equals 4 to the 3rd power, which is 64 centimeters cubed. Okay, so all of those fall into the prism category. Cubes are actually a prism, and so is this triangular shaped prism. Okay, so like I said, in the book, it's going to say area of the base, which is this part, times the height. Okay, then the next shape I want to give you is cylinder. Okay, following along still with what the book says, the area of the base. Its base is a circle. Okay, so when we find the area of a base, it's pi squared, area of the base times height. So there's its formula, right? And we'll either be given a radius or a diameter. So here we got volume equals pi, or radius is 10. Radius is halfway across the circle. And height is 12. So 10 squared is 100. 100 times 12 is 1200 pi centimeters cubed. Or if you do 1200 times 3.14 or use the pi button, you get approximately this answer. 3,768 centimeters cubed. Okay, I'm going to do one more example of the cylinder, just in case they do give you the diameter. So if this goes all the way across and it's 15 inches, and then the height here, remember these are not drawn to scale, 14 inches. Volume equals area of the base, pi squared, times the height. Pi, the radius, since this diameter is 15, half of 15 is 7.5. Okay, if you work that out, 7.5 squared times 14 is 787.5 pi inches cubed. Or if you want to multiply by the 3.14 or factor that in, 2,472.75 inches cubed. Okay, so not a hard section, but just wanted to bring you some examples that you could use in the book. Hope you have a good day, guys. Thanks. Bye.